Welcome back, everyone. We have today special limited edition box, one genuine autographed baseball card. This one really intrigued me. Includes limited edition subset cards, but when you look at that, you're thinking like, well, yeah, but what year is this from? Classic Donruss Topps Upper Deck. I'm just trying to figure out who is this auto going to be from, because this was made in 1994. So I look back, I'm like, man, what autograph are they going to sneak in this? I mean, this is a heavy box, obviously. It's a lot of cards, 400 cards. So this could be interesting. Sorting them might not be a possibility, depending on the value. You know, because again, we've opened some of these where there's just an insane amount of good players. Oh, and look at that right off the top. Certificate of Authenticity. Treat certifies that baseball card which accompanies this document has been personally autographed by David McCarty. Interesting. Then why not just put the card right on top? Why not make my life easier? So obviously there's a big variety. As you can see, we're going to start with up here just because we can see the year a little bit more on this. And then we're going to see with how tight they were. No, I mean, the good thing is with the Mia 10, it looks like they should be in pretty good condition. So we'll kind of see as we get going. 89 Topps. I mean, that's super bright too. It's funny, I actually asked somebody too, because the Topps Tiffany was always something that was hard to tell the difference of. That's what makes me think of this when you're like, when I was always trying to figure that out. It was not easy. But these are, yeah, I mean, it looked like they almost were sticking at one point. Oh, there is our Dave McCarty. Yeah, this is interesting because, I mean, they aren't sticking now. So unless that's just dust, I mean, maybe it could be. But we do have a dinged corner. It was sitting in the middle of the stack, and it was still a dinged corner. So there is our guaranteed auto. One auto per box. So for these products, for the Grand Slam, usually if you just look up, again, I'll kind of give you guys a hint. If you just look up Grand Slam box, a bunch of these should pop up. A bunch of baseball boxes like this should pop up. I have a variety of them, though, so I'll be opening a bunch of those over the next couple weeks. Bobby Witt, Pat Borders, Tony Gwynn. I mean, there's going to be some... So I probably won't be able to get through Colorado and separate these out too crazy because I don't want to take as much time since we're just kind of going through them. Ruben Sierra, Welch, Anderson, Robin. Should be able to get through this stack. Hamilton. But I'd say, yeah, I mean, these are in pretty good shape. Going to see if they were in order, that maybe they put a set in there, but I didn't, not the way the cards were going through. So my curiosity was with these is, all right, what kind of stars are they throwing in there, if any? What sets? Phillips, or is it just going to be a bunch of the, you know, old 80s wax, especially since this was made in the, you know, 94. Pete Rose, obviously when he was a manager. Tom Kelly, good old Twins. That is funny kind of where they had the McCarty card, though. All right, let's see what else we got here. 93 best. Giambi. Bird. So, I mean, not bad for those. Future stock. Renteria. They're going to make us go upside down and backwards a bunch too, like they have been in some. Millen. Try to get these so everybody can kind of see the names as we're going. Stewart. And highlights, Robbins. Well, that's not too bad. That's some really good condition too, actually. Giambi, that's not bad either. Kenny Lofton. Again, I'll save sleeving these up until I'm done. Superstars, Joe Carter. But I'm definitely going to be obviously sleeving and top loading what we're finding so far. I mean, that I would say that we've already done pretty well. We've already done pretty well. Charlie Hayes. So these I'll go through a little bit quicker. Plunk. Scott. A couple of the rookies. This one is Martell. Carlton Fisk. Triple play. And Saberhagen. Good old gallery of stars. So it looks like they did throw Sandberg, Holmes, Rodriguez. I mean, there's not a bad group there. Fleer XL. Semi-sticking anyways. Detmer. So some draft picks. Scott McLean, Wooten, Davis. At least they've thrown, I mean, there's some variety, not a huge amount, but Boy Burke. He's Rogers. Kind of move this back so I can go a little bit. Palmer. Darryl Strawberry. Kind of a insert. A little bit kind of more beat up, but an insert at that. Chris Smith, Carlos Garcia. I can't say we've done too bad so far. Everybody remembers those. Freeman. Barry Bonds. Quinton. Oh, I remember this year. Said some of these I remember buying a few too many boxes of. Tino Martinez. Some Topps Gold. Mike Cook. Edmonds. Galarraga. We can flip these over. Mark Clark, Lee Smith. Like I said, over halfway down, I would say pretty good variety. Now it's if we get more rookies rather than just the, I mean, it's a 1994. I mean, that would have been pretty early on for, obviously, for the Jeter to be thrown in here. So Rockies, looks like these are going to be a bunch of Rockies. Bichette. Winfield. Wow, there's another Jeter. Ah, man, that one's got a beat up corner too. That one's got a beat up corner, unfortunately. Awesome Action. Why do they have to make it? Probably because they just threw it out of their collection, right? Just filled these boxes up. Like Draper. Townley. I know like I said, I've seen these on eBay. And some just are listed so high. So again, I'm very patient. As I mentioned with my other videos, you know, and again, my wife can attest to this. Some nights I'll spend 2-3 hours scrolling through listings because look how I ended up finding these was same thing. I'm just searching for packs, for cards, and this, and then one just pops up. There's a cool. That's a great shot. And then you find one, and then you're like looking for stuff similar, like Piazza. But that's a really beat up card too. That's disappointing. So yeah, it's just being another Ryan Sandberg there, just being diligent. Like I said, I just spend a lot of time looking because I enjoy doing that. Obviously now I enjoy doing it, you know, being able to show a lot of this unique product. But again, I bought a lot at local places as well. Cal Ripken. But I know everybody asks. There's no secret way. Just a lot of time and scrolling. And just different keywords. I mean, it's searching through. The amount of listings on eBay is obviously insane. Durham. Well, you know, why not? Why not? I would say overall, for what I paid for this, because I know I got a pretty good deal on the offer that I did. These are stuck. I'm pretty happy with the cards I've gotten, though. Potential. Am I happy that these ones are all sticking now? No, because I don't want to pull a nicer card and have them sticking. But no, I've had you guys give me some advice for the freezer, different stuff like that, but I did not expect these would be sticking as bad, but they were packed tight. Brian Hunter. That's a cool card. Alex Gonzalez. Galarraga. Now, do I think we're going to ever hit like a monster home run out of these boxes? I would say probably not. Diamond debuts, Electric Diamond, Chan-Ho Park. It's kind of a cool one. We got the Electric Diamond in here, so Barry Larkin, Randy Johnson. Some good vets for those. For then anyways. Troy Hawkins, Paul Monitor. Now I'd call them vets, I guess. All right, so last stack. Boy, yeah, you can just hear like moving some of the cards, the little bit of a crunch, but Ryan Deck. Greg Maddux. They're kind of separating a little bit. What do I get? Oh, this doesn't help. There's our Brian Hunter card is cut in half. That doesn't make it any easier, does it? I think we did pretty well with this box, though. Again, it's for the price. So at least when you guys see this, this is why I like doing that, is when you guys are looking through, you can go through and say, oh, that box is worth, you know, 20 bucks, whatever it is. And then, you know, just don't ever pay more than that for it. Again, I have a good variety of different Grand Slams box over different years, so I'll be opening those over the next few weeks. So then everybody can kind of see the difference between them. Mike Bell. Troy Hawkins. Prospect. Oh, there's another. Jambi. Reggie Warwick. Felix Rodriguez. Alex Gonzalez again. Gabe White. Rhonda, Godwin. Man, it is a lot of cards, though. Alex Gonzalez. Tim Clark. That's why I'm just flipping them as we go. Davis, Ratliff, Diaz, Nixon, Anderson. There it is. Whew. Well, I mean, it's 400 cards, so. Well, I'll kind of show you my highlights, I guess. Giambi Johnson, Chan-Ho Park, Ripken, Bonds, Rose, yeah. Mike Piazza. And so some cool cards there, but this would be the biggest ones. Obviously, I'm going to be careful with these because I'll sleeve them up. I think the Jordan was a little bit dinged down there. We got a Jordan. Griffey, member's choice. We got a Jeter, unfortunately, with a bad corner. Kenny Lofton. Giambi, and my favorite card of the day, Derek Jeter, and then, of course, our limited print card 1 of 5. That's obviously not numbered 1 out of 5, but it says limited print, but they didn't number the card specifically. So there it is. Your Grand Slam 1994 box.